Hey everybody, it's your girl Sabrina here. Anyways, so welcome to the only vlog I'll ever make. Anyways, so I want to share with you guys my experience meeting B Loves Life, Darius, Dalvin, Nate, Nicole, of course, basically the whole family. I got to meet with my mom and everything. So I want to show you guys. What happened was I was supposed to vlog everything, but I freaked out so hard that I did not record a lot. So I have to kind of explain what happened. And I want to kind of describe how everybody is, how they look like in person, and basically, you know, just my experience and stuff. So I'm going to describe it. So basically, today they had a meet and greet in Las Vegas at the Fashion Show Mall, and that's basically, it's located on the Strip, kind of towards the end of the Strip, but it's easy to get there. The parking is free, and they met inside, or they were going to have it at the food court. So we're thinking, oh, it was from 1 to 3 o'clock, and we're thinking like, okay, let's go ahead and try and get there early as possible so that then we can get a line early, and you know, so that then we don't have to wait till the end or extend their time or something like that. So my mom and I went to go pick up my mom. I picked up my sister first, and then I picked up my mom, and then we made our way there. And so we parked real fast, and then we're like, okay, let's find the food court. For the life of us, we could not figure out where the food court is. Even though we live in Las Vegas, it was hard for us to find exactly. So we had to look at the maps and everything. We eventually got there, and so how that goes is that the food court is located on the 3rd floor. So you have to take several escalators to get there. And the last escalator you go up, and that's actually where they end up being. So you can check this footage here. Yeah, you're lost. Yeah. So it looks like they're right there at the top.
Yeah, we think they're up here at the 3rd floor, so.
Yeah, because you can see Bethany has long hair.
He's right there.
Uh-huh.
The oldest son's right there.
Uh-huh. Oh my gosh. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So we were going up the escalator, and then I looked and I saw, it looked like somebody with very, very long hair, all the way down to her back, her butt or whatever. And then I saw I think I saw Nate over there too, and I saw a green, a neon green shirt, and I'm just like, okay, is that them? I was surprised to see they were right there at the end of the escalator, but literally they were right there, so you cannot miss them. So I go up, and then I freak out. I just freaked out. I just freaked out. But anyway, so we got up there, and everybody was there. You had, okay, so Nate, I'm gonna go by person to see what they were wearing and how they look like. So Nate, he was wearing maybe a sweater jacket or something, and he had I guess silver writings on his side. He looked really nice. He had a sweater and then some dark wash jeans and some tennies. And then we had Bethany. She was wearing I guess a gray jumpsuit, but she had heels on. But it was more like a dressy type of jumpsuit. It's not one you go to the gym in. It's more casual athleisure. There we go. She was wearing athleisure, and then she had some heels on. Her hair was so long. And let me tell you, so Nate, maybe he's I feel with Bethany in her heels and you have Nate together, they're about the same height. If Bethany is wearing her heels and then Nate, I guess I don't know how high her heels are, but together they're around the same height. But Bethany, she is so tiny. She is so little. You would think that, I don't know how to explain, on YouTube, you see the people and you have a perception of how they actually look like, but she is so tiny in person. She's like a little doll. It's so crazy. And she had the hair all the way down, and so yeah, she's a little tiny and everything. Nate, he's just that small build. He's not big or anything. And so yeah, I saw them first, and then I'm not sure if I saw Dalvin first or if I saw Darius. I want to say I saw Darius first. And Darius, yeah, he had on a neon plaid sweater. Maybe it was a sweater. I forgot what kind of pants he was wearing. I want to say maybe blue jeans. No, black jeans or black wash jeans. He was wearing that. And he's also tiny. He has the smallest waist I've ever seen. He has a teeny tiny waist. And then you had Dalvin. He was there, and he's tall. I think he's the tallest one in the family. He's about probably maybe 5'11", 5'10", or 5'8", or something like that, around that height. Myself, I'm only 5'4.5", but I was wearing boots, so maybe I appear to be 5'6", something like that.
Come on. You should not block me. Hi. Y'all want pictures? Come on, baby. You want to stay right here? And I said, oh, baby. Yeah. Oh my God. Yesterday, yeah, I was watching.
Yeah. We got here yesterday.
I was wondering if, I said, wait a minute, is he still in school? Or is
Yeah, no, this is we ended around this week is my spring break.
Oh.
So I just got out of school yesterday, Friday. And then I came here, so.
So you made it to this craziness.
I was here for 4 hours before they came.
Oh, really? Did you take a picture?
Oh, I haven't. I don't even know if there's gonna be a line or something.
Oh, no. She said no.
You wanna get that?
And they have Nicole, of course. She had her hair in like a bun, a top knot bun, and she was wearing, I forgot what she wear. What was she wearing? I don't remember what she was wearing. I have pictures, but yeah, I don't remember what she was wearing. Anyways, as soon as we came up, like my mom is the biggest fan when it comes to Beloved Life and the whole family. She's such a big fan, so like she came up and she immediately started like interacting, and it's so crazy because if y'all don't know, my mom's sister actually passed away last weekend, and so I asked her if she actually wanted to still go to this event because she's grieving right now, but I believe like when she was meeting them, it really cheered her up, so I'm really grateful for that. Like as soon as we came up, we started to talk to them and all that, and it was so crazy because they're very nice. Like basically I'm saying like, they don't have to, if they're traveling on vacation, they don't really have to stop and meet and greet people, especially with this virus, this situation going on right now. It's like I didn't even know if they would actually be willing to hug everybody or take pictures or shake hands and all that stuff, but they were really welcoming and all that. So I think my mom first, what did she talk to? I think she saw Nate first. I think Nate, because Bethany was like with a group of people. So my mom like saw him, and then like he was like, oh, hello. He's very like, he's chill. He's super chill. And he came up to my mom, and then I guess like when she saw that he was like more like forthcoming, that's when she really came out of her shell and she started interacting with everybody. Me, I couldn't even look in everybody's eyes because I have social anxiety, and I wasn't expecting them to be right there on the end of the escalator. So when I saw that they were there, I guess I clammed up. But after time I started loosening up and all that. But yeah, she talked to him and all that, and she was telling him like, oh, you know, I've been watching you for years. I introduced my daughters into it. They do your challenges and all that stuff. And he was like, oh yeah, this, that, and the third. And I think my mom eventually talked to him about Las Vegas, and he was like, oh yeah, they're doing all kinds of constructions on the strip. Basically, he knew more about Las Vegas. My mom knew what was going on. It was a trip. And then so I ended up hugging, who did I hug first? I want to say, yeah, hug Nate first, and then I went around, and then like everybody started just kind of greeting us all. It was so crazy. I expected for everybody to kind of like be lined up, and then there's going to be security, and then we're like, okay, go to her, go to him, or something like that. But no, it wasn't even like that. It was more like a welcoming environment, and you could just come up and talk to them, you know, and all that stuff. So what ended up happening is my mom pretty much took up everybody's time. There was like a group of people who had arrived there before us. We got there around like 1:15, maybe like between 1:15 and 1:30 we got there. So it was relatively early. But there were people who had already got there before us, and so they had already been talking to them. But when my mom wanted to talk to them, you know, after they were finished what they were doing with the other people, they came around and they were talking to her, and she was talking to everybody like, oh yeah, I watched you. I remember when you were traveling, you know, you moved back to Houston. She was telling Nicole and Dalvin, and then with Darius and stuff like that when he got into Arizona college and all that stuff. So it was crazy.
Okay, Mom, how do you feel?
I want to talk. That's her girl. That's her girl.
I'm sorry. I'm just. That's so cool.
I'm not yet. Oh yeah.
When I finally got around to talking to Bethany, it was crazy because I kind of didn't know what to say. I got froze up, and I'm not usually the type to freak out over YouTubers, but I guess I wasn't really prepared to meet right there. So I was talking to her and I was telling her like, yeah, we did your challenge and we did the hottest chip or the hot chip challenge, and I was asking if they wanted to do it again, and she was like, no, we're not doing any more hot, like, spicy food challenges and all that stuff. And I was like, no, you gotta try the hottest chip and stuff. After that, I had my mom wanted Bethany to sign her Smackalicious sauce. No, I guess not the sauce, but more like the rub, you know, the powdery kind. So I asked her like, hey, why don't you bring it? Because maybe she could sign it. And she signed it for her. So I had a few Sharpies or whatever. So she signed that. And then somebody else asked like, oh, can I borrow your Sharpie to have her sign something else or whatever. So I let somebody else there use a Sharpie. So she signed that. And then I asked somebody to take my phone so she can get a picture of us all together. But yeah, I was kind of surprised that everybody, I felt like so tall, and I'm not tall, but maybe I was just taller than people there at the time. I don't know. But that's pretty much it. We took pictures. My mom was talking up a storm, so I'm sorry right now. If y'all happen to see this, you know, it's like, why was this lady talking so much? Because she loves you guys, and she watches everybody, and I guess all her shyness just kind of went away when she wanted to talk to y'all and all that. So that's what happened. And yeah, I had really a blast. After that, we ended up getting some Indian food and we dipped out because I was like, oh, I don't want to just like take up all their time and all that stuff. I remember Darius was saying that he got in like 2 hours before his parents got in and all that. So yeah, that is pretty much the whole thing that I can remember. I think Darius is on spring break. That's why he was able to come out here now. But yep, that's it. Anyways, this is probably going to be the only vlog I create on this channel. So thank you for watching. If y'all have any other questions about how everybody is, I want to say like, okay, so Bethany, she's tiny and everything. She was really nice. She was like friendly and forthcoming. She didn't mind. She didn't care about like hugging you or like, you know what I mean? I feel like I end up hugging her for some reason like 3 times. I ended up hugging her 3 times a day. I feel like I hugged everybody 3 times. And that's because my mom was just like asking them a whole bunch of questions and stuff. And I was hanging around. I was like, oh, hi. And then she was like, oh, hug and stuff like that. And I told her that I make videos on YouTube and that I do ASMR mainly. And she was like, oh, yeah, that can sometimes be easier. And I was like, yeah, I like it. You know, and then what else? Nate. Yeah, he was cool. Everybody was really, really cool. I don't know what I was expecting. I guess I was thinking like it was going to be like more strict and all that, but I appreciate the fact that everybody was more warm and everything. Even the other people there, I don't know, I feel like there was other YouTubers possibly there sitting down, because when we got there, next to this area was like a table and there was like some ladies there. They were all made up and stuff, so I think that they were YouTubers too, but I really don't know who they are. Sorry. Yeah, if somebody know who they are, let me know and maybe I can check them out. I don't know. But yeah, that is the entire vlog. That's all I can say. Sorry I didn't get enough footage because I just start freaking out. I don't know. It's hard to meet people that you watch, you know, like you only watch them and then you get to see them in real life. It's interesting. But anyways, I will see you guys in another video coming up soon. I feel so much better, so I'm going to I'm going to be recording more videos and posting them coming up soon. So look out for that, and I'll see you guys later.